on Team Smooth. My man Team Smooth is in here. Kids, I want to be on Team Smooth shit tomorrow.
Go in, you didn't watch me go in and fix shit after one of my dumbass artists, and you know what I'm talking about. Go do
Did
some
some dumb
stupid
shit.
shit behind my
Exactly.
back. It
I just
started with
told you I didn't
management.
disagree with you on that, but I'm just telling Karen,
You
respectfully, Karen, I'm just telling you that you need to provide invoices and receipts. They're different. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so he was provided that he was like I mentioned before, he was provided the invoice for everything that was paid out to every single vendor, that came from that allotted money. But that's a conversation I said with Joyner. You want to have sidebar, we can have that conversation so you can see that. But that was sent to your management. The reason I brought up Diamond is because it goes from the fact that this is what stems. Me and Jesse's issue is not real. It's not something that is something that mattered. It's something that could have been avoided. It was her friend thinking I took her podcast, and then from there she decided to jump ship and be cool with her. But come to find out, I knew the girl's brother, and somebody from the streets fixed it. That was my issue with Jess, and that's where all of this is stemming from. So I'm not speaking for
Wait, so let me just
that.
ask
Wait, wait,
you
wait.
this. Hold on, no.
I'm
Let me ask
listening. Go
you a
ahead.
question so you can
Hmm.
differentiate the difference. Okay, so you saying that the joiner thing, and because I'm
Hmm.
I'm new to this, but I'm just hearing
Hmm.
what I'm hearing. The
Okay.
joiner thing and the Jesse thing are two totally
yeah,
different things, right?
Yeah, those are two different things.
two different things.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
continue.
they're two different things. So now I think Diamond's up here. I'm gonna let her like that. This has nothing to do with me. And I think Jess was annoyed, which she has a right to be. She thought, oh, okay, they're ganging up on me. Nah, Jess, that's what you did to me. I'm not gonna do that to you. I don't have a problem with you. All I ask is just give me the same respect I give you.
Well,
Because when
girl,
you
I
had an
think you
issue,
shouldn't worry about no cat fight shit. Honestly, just worry
no,
about your
no, but
business.
just but no. You can think about your business, but if it's two of your homegirls and we're all trying to make money, you say, "What the fuck are you doing? We're trying to make money. We're trying to get money. Let this shit go and let's get money together." That was the premise of it. So I looked at it like, all right, I started a
And
podcast.
Jesse
She's trying
though,
to
not
talk.
you and Joyner.
No, but now it got to a point. She's taking it too far with some of the shit she's saying. There's certain things you can't come back from.
Well,
You're
I
telling
think
people
that
I'm
that
not
sounds
this.
like a sidebar conversation with you and her,
Yeah,
not you and
cool,
Joyner.
cool. No. I know. I said I'm having one with him. I don't know if I can have one with her right now because I'm gonna be
Well,
honest. She
don't,
she she
don't.
she tested my heritage and everything else. So I'm gonna let Diamond say whatever that from there was, and she's the middle person in all of this because she was the one with the issue who started the original room of me thinking I took
So
her
you
podcast.
saying she started the whole come at Karen thing?
Diamond was upset about the podcast, and she's on this. She's on here. She's up. She's up on stage. It says Diamond, I believe.
I'm
Is
right
that
here.
Jesse? Oh,
I'm right
okay.
here.
Go ahead,
This
girl,
is
because I'm getting a little.
Hold on, excuse
okay.
me.
So I don't really think that I
Hey,
need to
reset,
speak
Mark.
about anything else. I have questions.
Let me
Some
reset
people
before
may be
Diamond
ready.
get to
Reset.
talking. Hold up. I'm gonna
Reset,
reset.
please.
According to
Yeah,
the
I
room.
just pulled Joyner's
Again,
manager up. He up.
okay.
Okay, we
Join
about
the
to
manager
reset.
here. Okay, we're gonna
No, no,
reset.
no.
I wanna reset. I'm gonna reset right quick for those that
Please
are just joined
reset.
the conversation. I want to thank you for joining the Crenshaw District. If you haven't already, hit the greenhouse at the top. Follow your moderators and those that are speaking that that you find interesting and you want to follow them on this app to hear them speak more. Please follow them on this stage in the audience, wherever they may be. Okay. Now this conversation was created by Keita Trotter right here at the top, number one person on the stage. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. She is the queen of the Crenshaw District. This is Karen Civil been a fraud. Tried to tell y'all. All right, now we got Wack 100 on the stage, we got Teairra Marie on the stage, TD Punch on the stage, Karen Civil on the stage. We got a lot of people on stage having this conversation that's giving us information and making sure we got Freddie Roosevelt and and a special guest all in the audience, man. Like, so y'all make sure we keep this conversation civil, we keep this conversation respectful. Okay, one mic rule, please do not talk over each other. As you hear these moderators speaking and those that are a part of this conversation speaking, just please listen. All the ad libs, you will get moved to the audience. Again, I want to thank y'all for joining the Crenshaw District. I would then turn the floor over to those that were speaking. Y'all got the floor.
Why
Yo,
you streaming on all platforms?
Thank you,
Frank
Commodore. Thank you.
Frank had something to say. I think was it Nick?
I got something to say.
Who is
Go ahead, bro.
I? Who is
Who that?
I?
Who's that?
Who is
It's
I?
Ernest. I Ernest.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we've been
I'm a
waiting on
journalist,
him.
and
Okay.
yes, I'm a
Journalist from
journalist, and
where? Hold on.
Ernest
and I'm
Stone.
Journalist.
Philadelphia.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm in Philadelphia. I'm a journalist who's been following and based in Philly a lot of this antics that Karen has done. All I will say for where I stand on is that the reason why it's been hard to get transparency from her is because sometimes she does lack a lot of accountability on social media. A lot of people have been raising concerns about some of her activities and the way that she carries. She blocks people. She isn't necessarily transparent about where she's at and what she's doing. She's taking content from journalists online. And in many ways, when she was held accountable for it, I could give you an example. In Philadelphia, I think there was Powerhouse, Power 99. She was out acting like she was the one, on the stage and whatnot. She took that footage from a friend of mine who was a journalist in Philadelphia. When that person had confronted her about it, she blocked them. We was basically telling her, you need to, cite this person's content and what they're doing. She blocked all of us, including myself. And she's been doing that to several people over the years. And I just kind of feel like the lack of transparency and accountability to the press and even some of the other stuff that she's admitted to doing tonight. I mean, I feel like it speaks to a lot to her character and why it's hard to be in reach with her. So the man who was talking about the $60,000, I'm in solidarity with you. It is hard to get in contact with Karen when it's time for her to be accountable for some of the things that she do. And that's all I got to say on it.
Right, but I don't want y'all to just attack her. Like, let's. I
No,
don't
but
want
let me be
to
clear.
jump
Let me be clear.
into
I'm a
it.
journalist, so I don't. Let me be clear. We need to, not gaslight here. And I want to be, with all respect to you, it's not an attack. People out here has had their money not communicated to her. People have clearly put trust in her and expectation for her to deliver certain things and be transparent. And so when people are calling for her to be accountable, it's not an attack. It's asking for accountability. So I have
Okay,
not
and
insulted
that's
her.
all
Let me
I
be
was
clear.
saying, sir.
Yeah, that's all I want to be clear about too. I just want to be clear about that. And I think, given the weight of a lot of this type of stuff that's been going on, we should ask ourselves the question, why did it take so long for this to go public? All of these sidebar conversations that she's offering to do today, she should have been doing that so that it didn't have to get on social media and get into the press. That's all I got to say.
I thank you for that, Ernest. I thank you for that, Ernest. I know on stage we got other people in the group, Miss Curran. I know you're gonna want to rebuttal to these people. We're gonna get some people that's,
So Karen is
a
no
part of
longer
the.
here. So let's
Okay, so we're gonna let Cash speak. Cash man,
Hey,
where you at, Cash man?
hey, before y'all go on, I'm with Sean right now. I'm on the phone with him.
Who is A?
Sean has no receipts. Sean has no receipts of Karen sending these things to him. The last thing he got was her saying the conversation will not continue to go further until Joyner apologizes.
Uh oh.
So these receipts that she's
Whoa.
telling you
But that's
that she
not
said,
that's not cool because how the fuck am I giving you my money and you telling me that you not gonna give me my
Where
receipt?
Curran
Exactly.
at? Bring Curran back in
Exactly.
here.
Them
I'm
That's
the
invoices
why
one.
she
mean
left.
I'm
shit.
the one
and,
pulled. He
and he
double
heard
up.
he
I
heard the whole
pulled him up
One
because
conversation.
mic. One mic.
Hey,
I'm the
Them
please,
one pulled.
invoices
He
don't
double
mean
up
shit.
because he
please on
called me.
mic,
So
please on mic.
Has been going for a few hours. I want to thank y'all again. Okay, Diamond. Diamond first. Miss Diamond, where are you at? Say I, because there's a lot of
Nah,
people on
she
stage,
she
so
she
I'm
right
trying to
here.
go
She
through
right
the
here.
stage. Just say,
Diamond
okay,
Dig.
I'm
Diamond
right
Dig.
here.
okay, Diamond. Go ahead, Miss Diamond. Then we're gonna have Cash Man speak next. And again, if you haven't followed the greenhouse at the top, please do so. Follow all of your moderators, especially Miss Keita Trotter. She's the queen of the Crenshaw district. So y'all make sure y'all follow her. Also, man, just for a little quick promo, make sure y'all stream Body for our one and only right here on the Crenshaw district, Danny Die Rich on iTunes and all streaming
Appreciate you.
platforms right
Yes,
now.
Lord.
All right, peace to y'all, Danny
Yeah.
Die Rich. So go ahead, Diamond, Miss Diamond, go ahead and
Yes,
speak, baby.
sir.
Well, the room is basically Cameron Civil Beneford, and me and Cameron worked out our differences already, so I don't know if my story really matters. But I'm the girl that they're referring to that was in the middle of the podcast discrepancy where there was a point where I felt like her podcast was biting off of mine, and that's when Jesse jumped in to what was then defend me. So I don't know if y'all want that story, if it has anything to do with this clubhouse, but I'm just the girl that is in the middle of both parties between Jess and
I
Cameron.
mean, she mentioned you, so you might as well tell your piece. Shit, she called you
Um,
out.
I don't really give a fuck about none of this shit to sound like to be
Okay, well
regular.
then you not one that
Well, look,
properly
it's
needs to
okay,
talk right
yeah.
now.
Well, Mr. Cashman, go ahead, cause Miss Diamond said it don't. It's
Yeah,
irrelevant,
my
Mr.
feedback.
story really
Cashman.
don't
Hearing back
matter.
right now,
It's
y'all.
cool,
Karen
Diamond.
back
Go
in the
ahead,
room.
Cashman.
Yeah,
Speak,
exactly.
Cashman. Go ahead,
So,
Cash.
so I just wanted to jump in about radio and how that works. Um,
Yep.
so Joyner, I'm sorry that you lost your money.
Yeah.
But how
Mute
radio
your
works
mics,
is
please. Mute your mics.
Benzino, mute your mic.
Too close. Record.
Cashmere.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm
God
back.
damn.
So once again,
Chosen.
Joyner, I'm sorry you lost your money. But how radio works just in the future is that they send you a proposal. And when you and your manager see that proposal, then you make the decision to wire that money. Now, I know you're asking for receipts from her. That's a
Hold,
tricky
hold on,
situation.
Cashman. Cashman, before you go forward, let me tell you that radio was paid outside of the 60,000. Had nothing to do with the money that she was given. In
It did
addition
though,
to
cause
that,
she worked it, cause y'all
oh
didn't
no,
tell
no,
her not to.
nah, I
She
got you,
said
Wack.
that.
But Wack, that none of those receipts are checking out. We don't have
I
any
mean,
of
you
those.
ain't gonna get that one though, bro. What I'm trying to tell you,
Oh no,
man.
no,
We
no,
talk.
Whack. I'm in
You ain't
radio.
gonna get that one.
I know the lingo. But
Yeah.
on top of that, when the only person that came out to be profitable from this whole thing is a girl named Echo, who was a publicist, who they
Yeah,
paid in
We know
addition.
who
no
Echo
echo.
is.
I
We
know
Yeah,
know
echo
that.
they
better.
they paid her in addition to what she got. So it wasn't like like Karen even kicked anything out to her. She didn't do anything. Karen got hers and got lost.
Hmm.
What
Get
I was gonna
like
say to y'all
what
is
was everything that Karen was supposed like? What did she get? Like, where did
They
it
gave her
go? Where is the money
60,000.
at?
They gave her $60,000,
So
and here
what's
go what.
Karen's rate, Wack?
Wait,
What's
this is
her
where they
rate?
went. Wait, this is where they went wrong at. It wasn't no fucking rollout. Where it's at?
I think Teairra is asking the same question. Like,
Well,
what did she
there
get
is
paid for?
You
an
you
itemized.
missing the point. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. The young man sounded to me like he was so excited, and I get it.
For her
And I don't even put it on him.
connections.
His manager, they was supposed to
Connection to
have
what? You like
they was
what?
supposed to have an itemized fucking rollout on what they was
And
getting for
I
the
agree
60.
with you. His management should have been more on top of that. But I'm also saying that Karen needs to take accountability for where the fuck the money went. Period.
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 She
Period.
sent an itemized list, but she never did anything with it.
From
So okay, so where did the
where's
fucking
the
money
money
go?
yeah,
That's
go?
all
you're not
I'm
gonna
asking
Joyner
you're
you.
not
saying he
gonna
never got
know.
the.
And we don't
You're
we
not
got
gonna
the list,
know.
but we got no receipts.
You're
Let's put
not
it that
gonna
way.
know where the money went. That's what I was getting to explain. Everybody wants to know where the money went. Some of the people that are hired to do radio are indie radio promoters like me,
Uh-huh.
right? Hold on. Then there's people at the labels that do radio that are not supposed to do radio outside of their regular job.
Uh-huh.
So when you asking for these receipts for some of the people y'all mentioned that are my friends or my clients that y'all mentioned today that work at labels that their name doesn't even need to be mentioned on the stage.
Well,
It could,
first of
it
all,
could,
I didn't
hold, hold
Cashman,
on,
mention
hold on,
nobody's
hold on.
name.
Cashman.
Hold on, let me
Let me get
speak
to it.
again because I've been quiet this whole time. Let me speak
Hold on.
again.
Let me get
Nobody
to it.
nobody ever asked for no names of nobody. All I'm
I'm not
bringing up is
saying
the
you
names
mention the
Karen
names.
and Joyner.
Other people
So what
mention the
I'm
Yo,
names.
saying is
yo,
for Karen for Joyner's fucking people to pay Karen $60,000. Where did the money go? That's it. Like, bitch, you could just say like it went like here
No,
and
hold,
I
there.
get
Like,
what you're
where did it
saying.
hold
go?
on,
I
hold
get
on,
what you're
Cashman,
saying. What I'm
Cashman.
explaining,
Radio is not on the radio's not on the list. The itemized list, radio's not on it. So her talking about
So
radio,
if
that's
that's not on
obsolete.
the
It's
list,
not
then
even
that
there.
that excludes Wax's whole point.
Radio's not on the list. The list is
okay,
posted on
radio, I'm
Joyner.
saying
Go to
radio was
Joyner's
not on the list,
Instagram.
Man,
right?
y'all sound crazy. This
Y'all
is
Go
paid
to
crazy as
Joyner's
attention for
hell.
Instagram.
something
It's
else.
right
I
there.
can't believe
Well,
that
Jordan, let me
motherfucking
ask you
grown
a
ass people
question,
don't
bro.
understand that
Yo,
it's
yo,
Let
Wack,
me
either
Wack,
ask
get
you a
invoice
question,
or
Jordan.
receipts.
One
Have
mic.
Wack,
you
Wack.
addressed
This
your
Hold
Okay,
on.
one
manager?
One
mic. Hold
mic.
up.
People
One
talking
mic.
at one
One
time.
mic.
One
One
Hey,
mic.
person
Joyner,
at one
have you
time,
One
please.
addressed your
mic.
Let's
manager?
settle it
No, that
down.
needs to
Let's
stop.
settle it
Wack.
He
down.
One
should.
mic. I'm gonna get the
Mm-mm.
sniping.
Hey, Joyner, have you addressed your manager,
Hold
bro?
on, guys. Let me finish this so we all are on the same page
Hey,
because I
bro,
know Wack knows.
you talking crazy. I can mention every radio consultant in the game. They don't give a fuck about the world knowing they consult radio. That come on, stop talking like that,
All
bro. If
they
that was
care
the
about
case,
is they
they would
cash.
be secret. They would be very secretive on even that. Is they as long as nobody say they did that with that with that, that's when you
Exactly.
cross the line, bro. So that shit you talking about,
Wack.
bro, you
Why
talking
would
to
we
a
be
dude that spends.
mentioning? Why would we be
Wack.
mentioning who we're hiring?
It doesn't
Partners that
matter.
we're
Everybody
hiring to do
hire the same
radio and
people,
showing that.
bro. Hey,
No,
listen,
nobody's talking
a
about radio
petty
right now.
drug dealer could hire the radio consultants these days. Knock this shit off, bro. This ain't 20 years ago. You know that.
And
Cut
I
that
feel
out.
like what Wack is basically saying is like for okay, joiners, hold on, let me finish. For Joyner's situation, it's like, okay, if you give a motherfucker 60,000 K, you gotta be the one to make sure that every motherfucking coin you know where it's getting spent at. Period. And then even if you can't say nothing about payola or whatever else is involved in it, where the fuck did the other money go? Okay, so did that go to promo? Did that go to you, Karen, in your pocket? Where did it go? That's all I'm saying. Like, I want to know where every motherfucking coin that I spend out of my
Let me
pocket went.
I'm gonna keep it
Period.
real with you. And I'm just gonna be real from somebody coming from the savage side to this side. Sometimes when people come, I don't know if Blue's still in there, he know. Some budget y'all come with, we gonna keep all that because we know if we spend it all on it anyway, ain't gonna do nothing anyway. I'm just gonna be real with you. Let's just talk some real shit.
Okay.
So why the
Right?
fuck
Thank
I'm
you,
you
just
Wack.
being
still
real.
Talk
spending
about
Hold on,
it.
money
hold
then?
on. Let
Why
me
Talk
do you
look. Wait,
about
wait,
spend
it.
wait.
money?
Let me give you some real shit. If you come to me, when we talk about back in the days when I was coming up and we hitting licks, yo, this shit costs $250,000. Dude talking about he got 80. Man, go ahead on and spike that nigga with 20. We gonna cut the 60 up. Management be in on the bullshit too, just to keep it real, right? I know, right?
Talk
So
about it.
so what I'm telling y'all is this, and I'm saying this, Joyner, I understand 6, 7 years ago, you didn't know, but I think between now and then, I think you didn't figure it out that management, you need to sit down with dude for real because it was on him to supervise that. And not only that,
And
the
that's all
fact
I'm
that he
saying. That's
okayed
all
it.
I'm saying.
Look, the fact that your manager, I'm gonna tell you where the red flag is at. If somebody tell me something costs 60, I'm gonna say, all right, what's your fee in the 60? My fee is 12. All right, here goes 6 up front, and I'm gonna give you 20. Boom. Let me see where that 20 go. Okay, I seen where that is. Boom. I'm gonna hit you with another 20. The fact that he okayed the whole WAP being sent up front tells me what's going on, because I once been one of those monsters of that going on. You are not supposed to okay the whole bag going up front before any work is done. Any manager that approved that is in on the play. I don't give a fuck who they is.
And I ain't mad at anything you just said. That's all I'm trying to clarify.
You
Is
know it's the
Joyner,
truth.
honestly, Joyner got to be more on his shit, is all I'm really trying to say. But and Karen has to be the one that provides him with what he needs to know that he's on his shit. Okay, I gave you 60,000. Where did you put it to?
Hey,
Period.
hey, listen,
Period.
I'm gonna say this, Teairra. Who Karen was 7 years ago, and I'm just hypothetically speaking, who she was 7 years ago, because who I was 7 years ago may be a little different from who she is today. Niggas was playing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was playing. Everybody
I
playing.
get that,
And
but
I think
motherfuckers,
Cashman understand that
but this is
everybody
what causes
playing.
arguments because motherfuckers don't know who they dealing with. So it's like
But
if
that's
you
on
dealing with a
him.
person and I'm gonna entrust you with $60,000, I need to know where every coin goes. So if
That,
I
you
understand.
didn't say that to her, then that's your irresponsibility.
But
no,
Period.
that his
I don't think Wack is paying his radio niggas, right? Whack.
who?
Let's
Right,
Bullshit.
be
right. What?
whack.
Bullshit.
Hold on. I'm
Hey,
trying to
I
get it off.
control my whole bag, bro.
Whack. You paying your niggas, right?
I
You paying
control
your
my whole bag in its
exactly, but
entirety.
you're paying your radio niggas. You're not going to your radio niggas and saying, let me see every single partner you're dealing with and spreading the money around.
No,
You
this what
trust
I'm
your
doing.
radio
This what
niggas.
I do. Let me tell you how it happens, right? Listen, I'm a speaking turn. Hey, listen. Hey, nigga, how much 1,000 marshmallows gonna cost me? How much? All right, here go half of that. Okay, but Whack, we need to re-up. 500 marshmallows there? Yeah, let me see.
Exactly,
I'm gonna
but you're
pull
not
that
asking
PDF,
for who
then
their
I'm gonna hit,
connects are. That's what I'm
huh?
saying.
Nah, you don't, that's not gonna happen. She
I
ain't
don't
gonna
need
get
to
at
know
her.
who the connects are. I just need to know where my motherfucking money is going. Why don't y'all understand that?
What up? But Teairra, what you gotta understand is his manager's job to track this shit. Like, come
But
on, Teairra.
it's
Who
his
released the
job
whole
too
bag up
to
front?
track his manager to know. Like
Who
what? And
releases the
don't
Teairra?
nobody in this
Teairra,
room understand that? That is
Teairra,
crazy
who
to me.
releases the whole bag up front? Who does that?
But even
We
more than
do,
that,
and
take it
then
back,
we put it
take
into the manager's hands. What
take
the
it back.
fuck? Don't y'all get about
If you
that? Like,
call me and want a
yes.
feature from my artist and I tell you 100,000, I'm gonna tell you send me 50, not the whole 100. If your manager say send him the whole 100, that's because that nigga in on that bag and he want his kickback early. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
but
I'm
go
just
back to
telling you the truth.
Well,
Go
it
back to
all
go
sounds
back to the
like some
beginning.
fugazi shit to me.
The only
That's
reason why
what
we
I'm
All
talking
right,
about
saying.
shit.
it
Don't
is
just
because
come
the
from
work
Def
wasn't
Jam. Don't
done.
act like you don't
Cause,
know.
but I'm saying don't play with my coin. Is all I'm saying. Now let me know where every dime is going. Okay, if y'all got some deals going on, if I agree with it, which I might not or might will, like let me know what the fuck is going on with my money that I'm putting out my
That's not gonna
motherfucking
happen.
pocket.
That's not
Period.
gonna happen if they playing.
Niggas
Not
don't
gonna happen.
care. Niggas don't care about that unless the results don't happen. The
And
only
that's
reason why
where the
we talking about it
problem
right
and
now
lies,
is because there ain't no
honey.
results.
Period. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
And what
I'll
I'm
stand
saying
on that
is,
to the day I die.
this is what I'm saying is, look, he went from spending $500,000 wherever he spent it out his mouth to his last 60, and you landed on Karen Civil. Now, I've been in this game a long time. We knew Karen from doing what she did, but Karen ain't breaking no damn artist. Her, that's not
That's
happening.
a fact.
And I'm not putting it all on Karen because it's not all her fault. Like you said, motherfuckers should have been more in line with the money that they was putting out. Period. That's all I'm saying. But it's just like, why don't y'all understand that
The question
she should
is,
have
what the
provided the
fuck did she do
receipts
with the
too? Like y'all
money?
talking about invoices. You can send me
You'll never know
12
that.
invoices. Hold on. You can send me 12 invoices. I don't have to pay them bitches if I don't want to pay them. Then you got a problem with me. But if I pay my motherfucking invoices, send me my receipts, bitch. That's all
So
I'm
if
Okay,
saying
you
to
listen. Hey,
you.
if
listen, Joyner. Is Joyner on here? Joyner, you said part of that was like sit down interviews, shit like that, right?
Nah, he's not in here right now.
Okay, but he said like sit down. So this is what I'm saying. So if his whole budget is $60,000, man, until you look, okay, what I'm gonna give you this up front.
You could do a
I
lot
would
with
have
$60,000 though, Wack. So
I would have
come on.
gave her 15, 20 max when the
Exactly.
interviews is
And budgeted
happening.
myself. Like
When
you
the
said, it's
interviews
on
is
management.
happening and everything else is happening, and I see that dub been exhausted, then I'm gonna hit you with some more money. The fact that the
exactly.
manager, coming from a manager, approved him to send the whole 60, the investor who don't know shit, he just a bag, to send the whole 60 up front tells me something. She ain't gonna say
Also,
that.
it also
She can't
depends on
say
what
that.
format you're going on too. It also
Nah,
depends on that.
you
And just
missing it.
because you're
You
Nah,
getting
you
you
radio
missing
you
the
spin,
missing
point,
it.
bro.
You missing it. It's a
No,
relationship there somewhere that
Nobody's
somebody
sending the
trusts somebody.
whole bag up front before anything happens unless your slick ass is involved in something. The manager shouldn't
right?
approve that with the investor.
Okay, so do you get what you're saying right now?
I know
Basically.
exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, because then you would understand why he would question Karen and what she was doing with the
Nah, but
money.
his question is should start with his manager.
That's cool and all. And yes, he should question his manager first, but he
Shit.
also got to question her too.
Know what I mean? Don't
So
don't
did y'all
question the
ever
guy.
answer the
But
question of where
Wack,
the fuck the money went?
he
You ain't
said,
Goddamn.
gonna not
Wack,
listen.
he
You're
said,
never gonna know.
hold on,
Listen, let
he
me tell
had
you
the
something.
manager on the phone.
Hey,
Hold on, Wack. He had the manager on the phone. The manager said he never got an itemized list. He never got anything from Karen. That is what the manager said
Yeah,
when
so
that's what
ask
the
Jessica.
that
Hold
issue
on,
is.
weirdo why the
hold
fuck
on.
did he
I
approve the
heard what.
wire?
Hold on.
Am I able to speak?
What, Miss Therese? Hold on.
Jesse,
Because his
This is
artist
what he
told him
said.
let me
to.
Hold
know
on.
when I can
That's a
One,
one
hold
mic,
on. Wait,
I'm
one,
hold
not
on.
sniping
one
motherfuckers.
mic.
That's
One
what.
mic.
That's a problem.
One
That's
mic.
what I'm
Why did he
saying to you.
approve the
Because if
wire?
the manager, hold on, if the manager is saying he never received any of the invoices, he never got an itemized list from Karen, that is a problem.
Why did he
That's what
approve
I'm
the
saying.
wire? It's on
But
management side.
if
You shouldn't
listen,
approve the wire.
I
No,
didn't
Wack,
say
you not
that's
Yeah,
not
that
what I'm
You
understanding
don't
sounds
know
because
like
if
saying,
my
I
Wack.
ass.
told you right now, like, okay, just send me 60,000 and I'll take care of everything.
Not gonna
Like,
happen. If my video guy tells me, yo, Whack, the video gonna cost 50,000, first thing I'm gonna say, yo,
but
send me
that's
free.
you, Wack.
Wait.
All I'm saying
No,
is
I'm
that
a
Karen should be
manager.
able to
I
provide the
am a
receipts.
manager. That's not me. I'm a manager. We gotta all manage the way we're supposed to manage.
But
Like, it's
Right.
that's
not
not
me,
the
it's
layout.
managers.
But that's not the layout they're asking for. They're specifically just asking for some type of anything. Here's the
Where
key:
did she
is
spend
that
the money
where do
at?
no
She
no no?
spent
Here's
the
the
Listen
thing.
to
Hold
money.
me.
on.
Hey, okay, let me put it.
Let
Look,
me just
you'll
here's the
never
thing because
know
here.
where the money went because I'm gonna tell you right
No.
now.
Okay, all right. So
Somebody is
that's a
like,
big thing to say. But here's the thing: all they're asking for is for proof of even like having the money in the first place, and she will not even
well,
give.
they
She
know
won't
they
even
sent it to her.
She
acknowledge.
already
She
said
won't
she
even
got all
They
the
sent
money.
acknowledge,
it
and
to her.
that's where the problem is coming in. So
No,
it's
that's
not
not where the
about
problem
we
comes
know
from.
about
Look, this
we know about how she gets paid out in radio. Like we know
the
about her being
problem comes
underpaid.
from the
But
manager
yeah,
approving the $60,000 wire to be sent and he ain't got no rollout. He ain't got no nothing. The fact that the
Wack,
manager
that's
did
not the
that,
problem. That is stupid. Don't get me wrong. That is stupid for that manager to do, but that's not the problem. The
that's the
problem
That
is where
is
the
the
problem.
fuck
Well,
is
look,
the
sole
more
bro,
problem.
money at?
without the
Because even
seed, it ain't
outside of
no
my
root.
manager, I should be able to go to this bitch and say, well, what he gave you 60,000 because I might fire his
May I
ass.
say
Okay, where
something
did
real
the
quick?
60,000 go?
Like, that's the problem.
Jesse
Like,
wants
don't,
to
don't
speak.
Let me say something really, really quick, and I'll get out you guys' way. Um, Karen Civil is a gaslighter,
Who
and
is
she's a
this? Who is
rewriter.
this? Who is this?
This is Jesse.
Oh,
Karen
Jesse
Civil
Boo.
got on
Who she
here.
been talking about? Woo?
Yes,
The way
yes,
that
Jesse
you,
that
Boo.
the way that
that's
you
the
guys
Jesse
allowed,
that
the way
won her.
that you,
Hey yo, one
yeah, the
fucking
way
mic,
that you
please.
guys
Respect.
allowed her to gaslight Joyner Lucas on here was really,
yeah, but
it,
that
it
ain't
was
your
really
thing, though.
ridiculous.
You ain't your thing.
But
Your thing is in court. Your
well,
thing,
Karen's,
that ain't your thing.
well, still, she's a gaslighter, and
Nah,
then
Gaslight
like,
what
because
say?
Joy just that ain't
all
her
right,
thing. She
but
don't
I'm
know
gonna,
I
nothing
mean,
about it,
finish.
Wack,
Joy.
let
Just
her
told
Wack,
you.
real
finish.
I'm gonna
quick.
finish.
Wack.
Oh
Let
my
her
Let me
finish.
God.
finish.
Let her